Was Shiva an ancient astronaut? Episode 4. The Visitors in the Storm. Disclaimer: drawn from historical accounts, ancient prophecies, and modern anomalies. This is not speculation. It is a pattern woven through time. Interpret it as you will. Throughout human history, storms have been more than weather. They have been omens, warnings, and sometimes veils between worlds. From the earliest scriptures etched on clay tablets to the precise logs of modern meteorologists, there are storms that appear deliberate. They emerge without the slow build of ordinary tempests, strike in sudden fury, and dissipate as if a mission has been fulfilled. The Mahabharata tells of dark clouds without rain, drifting in unnatural formations, accompanied by a low, resonant hum that vibrated through the bones. Sailors in the Middle Ages wrote of cyclones whose walls were alive with faint, luminous shapes, too massive to be birds, too deliberate to be lightning. In each account, patterns repeat: sudden pressure drops, electromagnetic spikes off the charts, and an oppressive, almost sentient silence just before the storm's eye arrives. It is in that unnatural stillness, when the world seems to hold its breath, that the most unsettling sightings occur. Witnesses speak of figures, some towering and cloaked, others nothing more than glimmering outlines, walking against the wind as though the gale itself bends around them. They move with precision, as if following paths invisible to human eyes, before fading back into the churning clouds. Such beings are not confined to one culture's myths. They haunt the memories of civilizations continents apart. In Vedic lore, the Deva Vayu, ethereal entities riding the breath of the gods. In Norse sagas, the Stormwalkers, whose arrival foreshadows upheaval and great change. In Hopi tradition, the Cloud People, spiraling down from the heavens to deliver cryptic omens. 3 civilizations, oceans and centuries apart, yet all telling the same story. No shared language, no shared history. Yet the shapes are the same. Accounts from 19th century coastal villages in Japan describe typhoons where monks claim to hear voices within the wind, chanted in an unknown tongue. In the Andes, farmers speak of storms that pause over sacred mountain passes, as if lingering by design before vanishing entirely. Even in the age of satellites, unexplained gaps in storm tracking persist, windows of several minutes when entire systems simply disappear from radar. If these are only myths, why do they agree so precisely? If these are coincidences, why do they emerge only when the storm itself feels alive? Perhaps the answer lies not in what we see within the storm, but in what the storm is hiding. The next tempest that arrives without warning may not merely bring wind and rain, but a visitor who has walked this earth since long before our first cities were built. In 1997, meteorologists studying a violent Himalayan storm detected an anomaly unlike anything recorded before. A pulse lasting precisely 7 seconds emanating from the storm's core. This was not lightning, not thunder, but a low-frequency vibration that registered on seismographs hundreds of miles away. When compared to ancient symbols, its waveform mirrored a glyph carved into stone at Göbekli Tepe, 11,000 years old, depicting 2 crescents enclosing a single eye. Eyewitnesses in a Tibetan monastery described that night in chilling detail. The wind ceased entirely, and the clouds parted in a perfect spiral above the monastery. From within, they saw glowing spindle-like shapes descending, silent and steady, before vanishing in a burst of light. No one dared speak until dawn. Modern data reveals a startling connection. Over 70% of recorded storm anomalies occur near ancient sacred sites. Pyramids aligned with star systems, megaliths older than recorded history, temples built to match the solstices. Are these sites magnets for the storms, or are the storms drawn by something hidden within them? Accounts from survivors share a consistent pattern: the moment of stillness, the spiraling clouds, and the appearance of luminous forms, sometimes humanoid, sometimes nothing more than orbs of shifting color. They do not approach. They watch, they measure, and then they are gone. Ancient warnings across cultures whisper the same cryptic advice. When the sky speaks in spirals, do not answer. But the question persists. If they are messengers, what is their message? If they are guardians, what do they protect? And if they are hunters, who among us is the prey? The storms will come again, the shapes will return, and perhaps next time they will not remain silent. You are watching. God is an astronaut. Don't forget to subscribe. Part 5. The Map Beneath the Skin, coming soon.